It was sort of a testing ground in a way. I threw a lot of ideas at the wall to try to find something that would take root here. I kept coming back to the wind, I kept coming back to the views. The wind is a huge component of being out there on the terrace, so I wanted to capture that or express that in a visual way. The windmills literally are catching wind, and then there's a bellows inside that pumps air and sends air through hoses into the ponds, and this aerates the water, keeps the plants healthy, and also gives some visual interest or activity on the surface of the water. Developing that piece was really complicated because I realized, one, how many different vantage points you can see that terrace from. So you can be up high in the building, you can be on the streets below, inside and outside, experience it from so many places. The terrace is literally between the Hudson River and the High Line, and so these aquatic ponds were a gesture of sort of combining that water element that's on the west and the High Line that's on the east and bringing them together in one complement. Is part of a conversation about environmentalism in some way. My process of using and reusing materials speaks to that. The ham sort of came about naturally. I mean, it's a ham, but also it's from the farm where I grew up. My sister raises pigs and cures her own hams, and the materials that I use in sculptures come from the same place. So not maybe literally from the farm, but my familiarity with wood or my familiarity with metal or that kind of thing stems from that same place. The pieces in the room are almost like a pinball machine, you know. You can see the pinball go to one and bounce off, and it may bounce to the ham, or it may bounce to the little box that's the waterfall. The pipe piece and the pine piece actually have both a micro and a macro way of looking at them. From far away, you can see these large pieces that function as total objects, and then close up, when you go in, you see nuances or different ways to look at them or engage with them. Being inside the gallery and looking out through the windows and down the terrace is like a long view out into the city.